what I'd like to do is to put a few things together in order to write some code that is getting closer to something that may actually be useful. So first of all, in design mode, I've put in the command button. I can double click on it with the left mouse button, and then using single quote I can add some comments. So code written by, and we'll put ABC to do XYZ. It's quite useful to put comments throughout the code, so every few lines, but in this case we'll just put the one comment at the top. The next thing is to add some code that hopefully allows this program to run a little bit faster. So first of all, we'll switch off the screen updating, and of course that needs to be switched back on again further down. Second, we'll tell Excel that it doesn't need to worry about recalculating the cells while our code is running. But again, this needs to be switched back on again before the algorithm ends. And lastly, we'll put a message in the status bar, so in the bottom left, that says something about what the code is doing or what is happening. Now whether the user notices this or not, I'm not sure, but it's probably good practice. So we'll ask the computer to look at the contents of cells in the range A1 to A10, and if the value in those cells is a certain sort of animal, then we'll put something about the noise that animal will make in the next column, so in column B. So the first one I put is horse, the second one we'll put as a dog, and then we've got something that resembles an algorithm that's potentially on the along the lines of something that might actually be useful, and we'll put some data into column A. While this algorithm is running, it may be useful to see some of the data it's working on. So within the loop, I'll put a command here that will print the contents of the cells that it's looking at, and these will be printed into the immediate window here. If that's not visible, you can go to the view menu, open the immediate window, and it'll appear there. So with the cursor in the code, I'm then going to press F8 on the keyboard, which will then run this code line by line. You can see processing appear here, and it then looks down the cells in that range and hopefully puts the values we're expecting into column B. And you can see in the immediate window the contents of the cells in column A appearing. And I've pressed F8 until it's reached the end.